We're back. We're so glad he's here. Jesse Metcalf. I feel less of a man after seeing this handsome guy on a motorcycle. I'm just going to tell you.
That's weird, Mark.
I just do. I know it's weird.
Relax.
Plays guitar.
Plays guitar.
Yeah.
You know, Desperate Housewives, known from John Tucker Must Die. He's now in Hallmark Channel's original series, Chesapeake Shores, which is a fantastic show. You're on Hallmark. Welcome. It's good to have you here. I mean that.
Thank you.
We're all big fans of the show, by the way. We're a little bit obsessed.
I know. So, Trace, you have a little romance going on the show with a familiar face.
Yeah.
Right? Megan Horry, who's in this. Where's the romance? Where does it lie in this?
Where does it lie?
Yeah, like what?
Well, they were high school sweethearts. I think Trace thought that he was going to marry Abby. And then she inexplicably just took off and kind of disappeared out of his life and went to school in New York. And he ended up following his dream to become a musician and had some success in Nashville, but something happens that brings him back to Chesapeake.
So he goes back home.
Yeah, but
Right.
you guys rekindle that spark.
We're in the process of rekindling. It's complicated.
It is
a lot of time's gone by. You know, I have a little bit of a dark past. I have some secrets. Obviously, Abby's been married and divorced and has 2 young daughters. So, you know,
So that's a whole separate thing to sort of saddle for you.
You also have a girl named Leah that comes back.
Who's
her name's Lee.
Oh, excuse me.
And she was.
She's the other woman, is what I call her.
She was in Trace's band back in
Okay.
Nashville, and she comes to Chesapeake Shores to kind of get him to come back to Nashville and basically finish his commitment to the record company.
Just in the band?
Oh, you have to tune in to find out.
Okay.
Or you could watch the clip.
We
We've
can
got a
see.
clip.
Let's look.
take a look.
Check the clip. I'm gonna need a couple more weeks here before I come back to Nashville.
Okay. What are you doing in the meantime?
There's a piece of property here in town. It needs a ton of work, but it's a great deal.
So?
I want to open up a place to hear music.
You want to open a bar?
A place to hear music. I mean, real music. Showcase new talent, put on concerts for kids, and maybe even have an open mic night. And I want to build out a recording studio upstairs.
That sounds great. Do you have that kind of money?
Well, now. Lee. This is about meeting our obligations and finishing the album. That's it.
He's a little complicated.
Definitely some mixed messages there.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Trace, why?
We got a lot of history. You know?
Okay.
She might not be good for me. She might not be the woman I'm meant to end up
I didn't
with.
sense
but
that was that passionate kiss.
It wasn't. I pushed her away quickly.
I saw
quickly.
the and not.
Yeah.
And
but
when
it
you're with
was-
Abby, it's different. I know. I see how you look at Abby. You go swimming with her in the lake. Do you remember that? 'Cause
Well,
I
you know,
remember.
I like to try to establish a difference between
Okay.
the two relationships.
Honey,
obviously.
he's not on
I'm
trial.
fine
He's
for
just
Abby.
a guest here.
I'm
He's
just
not
saying.
on trial. Okay.
Everybody should be with Abby.
But not only do you ride Harleys and you play music. Like, I didn't know that you've been doing this.
Right,
for
yeah,
quite
I mean
some time.
that's my favorite thing about the show. Actually, is I've gotten the opportunity to write 3 original songs that have been licensed by Hallmark and put in the series, and then also there's a duet between me and the young lady that plays Lee, Brittany Willisey, towards the end of the season. It's a song that they licensed that I actually didn't write. It's called Lean.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great music on the show, and I really feel like it underscores the the stories and the themes of the show and the emotions.
That's true. As you can see, I'm very emotional about it, and it works. You're right. Will you share some of that music with us?
Would you guys like to hear a little bit?
To play with it.
Why don't Patrick? Can you bring in his guitar? I just want to I just see you
sir.
now. Don't you see him getting on his Harley and strapping the guitar over the back and driving down a dirt road and?
That would be a cool picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, all right.
What's this one?
It's called Begin Again. As I wake up to the morning sun and gaze out on the sea, I can't help thinking about what could have been and what is meant for me. Will my heart ever be free again? Just like this summer breeze. And can the tides wash me clean again? So my soul can sing with ease. As time passes by, we try to hold on tighter. We dream of the days when our hearts were much lighter. Do you remember me? The person I used to be when we were young and free. Please don't give up on me.
Nice.
A little bit. Little impromptu.
Oh my gosh! Tell me you used that on your fiance. I mean, that's you definitely got the girl.
By the way, on your engagement, which is recent, a couple of weeks.
Yeah. 3 weeks ago we got engaged in New York.
Did you play the guitar for her?
No, I didn't, but I played our favorite song on an iPod. Eric Clapton's "Pretty Girl." Yeah.
How did you propose?
I proposed on a sailboat in the Hudson at sunset. Yeah.
Mark, yet another one.
I know. Did it go well?
Honestly, it went off without a hitch. She didn't expect it at all. She was totally shocked.
It's the best.
I mean, she told me she blacked out, so it's like, I think it was pretty effective.
But she said yes, right?
She said yes.
She said yes. Yay! Well, that's fantastic. Well, good. That's a smile. That's a good-looking couple right there.